All right, so I want to share kind of this process, which is moving in the direction of ease of creativity. So there's a couple of things. So on this chair, we have a push button on and off for a Bluetooth start and stop. I'm using a Note 9 camera. And the issue has been, first of all, a lot of the green screen things that come in a rigid format or that pop up weren't big enough to capture the whole screen. And so this bar, this curtain rod, and this whole green screen addresses that, and I just keep it in place. Secondly, we had the lights, which there's quite a few light bulbs, and having them all on a single light switch is great. And to do that, we come out of a socket, we have an extender, then we have a plug, then we have extension cords, and those extension cords go to these two lights below, and then it just happens that we've got 4 vertical lights. The lights coming towards me, I like to have on these umbrellas. This is a very comfortable chair to sit in, and so the Bluetooth button allows me to start and stop segments with push of a button. And then this microphone setup over here can swivel this way or this way, up and down. I keep it as close as possible for increased audio. Now, this is the innovation that I just created today. Now, the first innovation was to get a chalkboard, and I'll show you how this works. The first innovation was to get a chalkboard and then hang it with fish line so that this wouldn't show up in the videos against a green screen. And then I would disconnect the lines up here. Then the second innovation was this would bulge out. When writing, it would wobble because it was on top of the curtain rod. And so we cut through the fabric and bolted the fish twine directly into the ceiling. And then what we would do is we would unhook the fish twine and remove, it would be a 2-person job or a 1-person. You'd lift this up and then unhook off of both things and then take this away, and then this would sit on the floor and be a little bit in the way. And it was it was often a 2-person job. And so the innovation today is to put this hook up here, and then I used a metal grinder just to grind half of it off. So we've got a very strong hook here. And then using a couple of large zip ties, you can see that this will normally follow down here, but I've put a little bit of Velcro on this and a little bit of Velcro on the back to hide it on the side. And now this gets put on this hook and goes like so. Now, I've used nylon tape with the mesh inside because it's incredibly strong. These are incredibly strong zip ties weighted to a couple hundred pounds. However, this is one piece of tape with a couple of cross pieces that easily connects to a metal background. I wanted a backup piece of tape, so I've got a whole other piece of tape back here, a separate loop, so that if this snaps or peels off, it'll just drop an inch. Then I slide in here and can make some videos talking directly. This actually adds a little bit of reflective light, which I think is positive. And then, if I want to do a drawing, it's as simple as move this out of the way because it swings down. I'm going to lift this up pull this like so. Then I'm going to put this Velcro on right here so that it doesn't swing down, and bring it back down again. And we're good to go on Blackboard. I also could hang another, something on here if I wished. But that's the innovation to the film studio today, and I hope it gives you some good ideas.